Hopefully, this is longer than the president's Rose Garden shindig. But recently, the president has failed to provide bipartisan talks. Hopefully, this is longer than the president's Rose Garden shindig. But recently, the president has failed to asking the president to bipartisan talks to us in a bipartisan manner to get the budget passed. But recently, now the Democrats have imposed their mandate to the American people, our budget and our plans for the budget, and what we're going to try to do with our appropriations process. But the Foxworth administration has definitely not taken that up in any sort of way. Instead, he's used Air Force One as a ploy to run away instead of talk to us Democrats, and we see the vice president as a wonderful help in a way, but the president has not done his job. He has not provided the proper talks that Democrats need or that anybody needs to provide for the American people. People's jobs are on the line by the end of September. People's livelihoods are on the line at the end of September. People's wages are on the line at the end of September. And the president is more than likely going to stall until that time. We have zero time to waste on the budget. Now, we are always going to ask the president to talk to the president and try to work these things out, majority or minority, which the Senate Democrats have are wonderful. The distinguished gentleman from Delaware, the majority leader, Mr. Biden, should be here any minute, but we are always going to be here to talk to the president. The president has not done his job. And I don't know if the Senator Wintour would like to say anything. Would you like to say anything, Senator Wintour?
Oh, of course. I always have something to say. Thank you. Thank you, Congressman Spence. You know, it is a real shame that the president has done nothing. After everyone standing up here and the majority of Americans calling him out, saying that he needs to work on the budget, he has still not presented a single plan. He has failed to meet with Democratic leadership. And I don't know what is going to happen with America. We already see our economy crumbling. We have already seen foreign investors bailing out of our country, moving away overseas. It is a sad day, and it is going to be a more sad days ahead if President Foxworths does not finish this budget. We are here ready to work with him whenever he is ready to, but we will not be doing all of the work for him as we have done in the past. He needs to present his budget. We will come back, and then he will submit it. Would anyone else like to speak?
Yes, I would. Thank you, Senator Wintour, for that interesting message. Look, the president would rather plan his correspondence dinner than work on the budget and make sure that we avoid a government shutdown. The president has spent more time worrying about what his Oval Office looks like than inviting Democratic leaders to work on the budget and pass a deal. And he'd much rather cancel the correspondence dinner than let me rephrase that. Going back, rewind. The president would much rather host a correspondence dinner than make a budget. He has avoided every single attempt Democrats have made to pass a meaningful budget. As chairman of Appropriations and Budget, it is deeply concerning that the president has failed to do his job. And the truth is, he fails to do the job every day. He is inactive to get the job done. He is avoiding his responsibilities, not only as president, but commander-in-chief. He complains every single day that his office is ugly and that he will not be hosting any meetings in it because he doesn't like the way it looks. Now, I don't know about you, but I wouldn't complain if I was the president and if I had an office like the Oval Office. I wouldn't be complaining every day because we have much bigger problems ahead of us than just a simple, than just how our office looks. Now, if the president would like to invite Democrats now, this would be the time to reach out to us. But if the president doesn't want to meet with us, then the Democrats will be moving forward with their own budget, and we'll have no problem doing so. We invite our Republican friends to help us in passing our own budget, because the president simply doesn't care. He simply doesn't care. And I think his budget reflects his uncaringness. And not to mention, it cuts taxes for the top 1% too. Let's not forget that. And this is all unscripted, so I have nothing else to say. And if I'll be handing the podium to to Leader Spence now.
Not so quick. Oh, the days. Senator Allen, do you have anything to say?
Sure, I can just be brief since you guys already highlighted the key parts. 2 days ago, Senate Democrats continued to work together to finish our Democratic proposal to counteract the disastrous offer laid out by the Foxworths administration. Their disastrous budget has an exploding deficit, which continues to mount towards the debt that simply the future generations cannot afford. The budget leads to, like my